Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to another beer review. I'm looking forward to this. I'm a little bit wary though. We're off to Buxton Brewery. We got a double IPA. And we have got a can of their Wyoming Sheep Ranch, clocking at 8.4% ABV. Why am I wary? Well, it's a supermarket double IPA. That's why I'm a little bit wary in terms of quality and that. But Buxton, fantastic brewery. Fantastic brewery. Do some fantastic beers. I shall read to you what it says. It says there's nothing sheepish about this big, bold double IPA. Fresh and piney with a bitterness that'll butt you into the next valley, apparently. If you are an exploring type, always ready to take the path less trodden, you found your tribe. There you go. Cheers for that, Buxton. So yeah, Buxton Brewery, great brewery. Let's just crack this open, see what it's about. If you want 24 pack of this, it's 122 quid apparently. I don't think you would you? How many people would order 24 cans of this? Not a lot from the ring, I'll be honest. You get an essence of dank, but nothing much else coming from that. Let's just pour it out and have a look. So it's pouring relatively clear, as you can see. Very clear actually for a double IPA. There you go. So stick that there. Yeah, slightly marmalade-y look, slight thin film, slight thin film of sediment gone in, as you can see. White, spacious head. Let's get a whiff. Whoa! It smells not great. I'll be honest. It doesn't smell. It smells like a rabbit hutch. It smells like a rabbit hutch. Got the sawdust and straw. It smells of a rabbit hutch. I don't know about this one. I'm expecting great things from this, to be honest. It's the brewery what made me buy, but it don't smell great. It smells of a rabbit hutch. It smells like you're cleaning out your rabbit hutch. I'm going to go in. Cheers. Well, the first rule for me in a double IPA is if you're brewing something that strong, you need to get rid of the alcohol presence in the taste because it's very off-putting. It's a very off-putting thing to have alcohol presence in the taste. There's not a lot of people out there. In fact, I don't think I know anybody who enjoys a beer with a waft of alcohol in the taste. So, what do we get here? First off, waft of alcohol in the taste. It's a right bloody turn off for me, I'll tell you. It is. It's as soon as you get that, you think, fucking hell. Next, what does it feel? I am astounded. First off, I'm astounded of this beer from a brewery like Buxton. I'm absolutely gobsmacked, to be honest, that the first thing I taste from a beer from Buxton is the alcohol. I would never ever thought I would get that from this beer. The website describes it as a West Coast double IPA. As you go in, it's got that West Coasty colour. I'll give them that. I give them that. But as you go in, get beyond the slight alcoholness. As you go in, you do get hints of flavour, hints of like orange wine, lemon, stuff like that, which reminds you slightly of a West Coasty, the slight bitterness towards the end. There's a lot missing from, there's quite a bit missing for me from a West Coasty style, double IPA. It feels to me all the flavours, the bitterness is there, the maltiness is there. I think the flavours are there, but it feels it's all been bogged down with the ABV. It feels like as you go in, you do get fruity notes. I'm not picking up any resinous, not picking up really any pine towards the back end. There's a bitterness there. It's a slight dry, brittle bitterness. But for me, it feels like all these flavours, which could be fantastic, have been bogged down, hampered down with the strength. The strength of it has just kind of like destroyed a lot of the flavours for me, which is a shame. And it wasn't what I was expecting from Buxton. I was expecting something a little bit more better for me from Buxton. It's brewing strong beers, for me, you need to keep the flavours. So you need to hide the alcohol, keep them flavours. And for me, this beer is not doing it. And to be honest with you, I'm absolutely shocked. I thought this beer would be a lot better than what it is. First off, I can't really recommend it. I don't see anything enjoyable about this beer. I don't see anything. I don't see why anybody else would enjoy anything about this beer. And it's a shame because I think, is this a blip for Buxton? Yeah, I'll say it's a blip for me because I still think they're fantastic. Going to this, disappointed. The beer, not hitting the mark for me that at all. I'm astounded how it's missing the mark for me. I bought this beer because of the brewery, expecting a really good double IPA. It's not doing it for me. It feels slightly shallow. It feels like the flavours are missing the mark. It feels everything's been saturated down into, everything's been kind of like dissolved by the strength of the beer, and it's not doing it. And I'm shocked. So for me, not doing it. I don't even think I'm going to finish that. Not a very good double IPA, to be honest, from Buxton. And I wasn't expecting to say that at the beginning of this review. Thank you so much for watching this one. Look after yourselves and see you on another one.